Here we go. The Battle of the Dooms. Doctor versus Day. Doctor Doom versus Doomsday. Again, no prep. No prep. I'll do a little bit with prep after I do the actual fight. So, 9 criteria. These guys require no basic introduction. Doctor Doom, Victor Doom, you know who he is. Unless you saw Fan Four Stick, then you have no idea who he is. Doomsday is the creature that destroyed Superman. And then later came back in other iterations, some more powerful, some ridiculously weaker. Now I do this through a 9 criteria system: intelligence, findability, strength, speed, durability, invulnerability, energy protection, versatility, and X factor. If it's 5 to 4, person with 4 could win. 6 to 3, and farther apart you get that. It makes sense. Intelligence, Doom. I don't think I need to really go into. Doomsday is considered an instinctual creature. That's why I really had the ability to speak. So, Doom, definitely a lot more intelligent. Fighting ability. This is kind of those bizarre ones because Doom has really good hand-to-hand skills. But he's taking on, essentially, a beast that is only instinctual. There's a tremendous amount of just raw fighting ability. The origin of Doomsday, this is pre-52 Doomsday, is essentially the living engine of evolution created by a Kryptonian scientist. So he just knows the fight. I think in I guess in 52, he's kind of an inherent virus that exists within Kryptonians. They'll probably use that for Superman versus Doomsday: Dawn of Justice. Strength. It's Doomsday. Doomsday totally has a strength advantage. You know, he was able to manhandle Superman very effectively. And a lot of the Justice League at that time as well. In later iterations, he's done a pretty good job of handling people like Darkseid. Like physically manhandling Darkseid. Speed. Doomsday has been quoted as being as fast, if not faster, than Flash. So it means you're looking at roughly speed of light. That's a tremendous amount of speed. Just natural speed. Durability. Doomsday, having virtually no nervous system, and has been nourished by a tremendous amount of solar radiation, pretty much recovers from almost any sort of impact very, very quickly. So a living engine that does nothing but fighting, and is just soaked full of energy. Invulnerability. Yeah, Dr. Doom has shielding, but if you saw the amount of physical abuse that Doomsday was able to take without missing a beat, he's taken Omega I-beams. He's taken the combined shots of Fire, Bloodwind, Martian Manhunter, Green Lantern, Guy Gardner, and Booster Gold. He took all those guys in a concentrated shot to pretty well, actually at that time it was Yellow Lantern, Guy Gardner. To Guy Gardner pretty much ran out of juice, Fire was entirely out, and it barely slowed him down. He charged through it. Energy protection at range, you know, this is Doom. Doom, a lot of great skill at range. Versatility, I'll probably still give that to Doom. I think Doom's combination of magic, of tech, he's got a lot of different skills he brings up. X Factor. Doomsday. The main reason why I give the Doomsday, he evolves past things very quickly. Depending on we don't know a lot about what he's faced in the past. We do know he's taken energy weapons before, but he survived them pretty effectively. He has taken on a being comprised entirely of energy. Every time he was defeated, he's come back stronger. If you use the 100 Prey methodology, every attack he's recovering from almost instantaneously. So ironically, he may or may not have faced someone who's wielded magic. If he has, Doom's magic is going to be entirely pointless against him. So Doomsday versus Dr. Doom in a straight-up fight, it's 6 to 3. Doomsday is going to hit Doom hard, and he's going to essentially just destroy him. Now let's say Doom has some prep. If Doom has prep, I am saying no BFR. I do not consider BFR to be actually beating somebody, because you don't actually win. You just kind of like, I can't stop you, and fool. Yes, you can easily be like, how am I going to beat this thing? Study the footage, do the resources. hack into Apocalypse and be like, huh. Yeah, he tore through the most elite guard of a foreign planet, which has got probably celestial level tech. I didn't slow him down. Who's the giant gray guy? He's a god. Okay. So that thing beat a god practically to death. Okay. Who's the dude in the blue and the red? Superman. He is. Oh, that's a lot of abilities. He's just. Okay. Hacking a Brainiac's computer. Okay, so you found him at the end of time. Okay. So if I face him, I have to push him at a time. What else does Brainiac do? Try to control his mind. Maybe or you wouldn't say I, maybe Doom. Well, I probably wouldn't say maybe. Here we go. Doom will control the beast. Which, of course, leads to the amalgam Dr. Doomsday. So, from a logical standpoint, I think Doom is going to look at this from two standpoints. Well, probably three. One, can I get away from him fast and be like, huh, that's it. Nope. Doom wants none of this. Or Doom's going to go, alrighty. Doom prevails. Or Doom's going to go, I think I can take it. I think I can control. Well, Brainiac used tech to try to take him over using neural dampeners. Doom will use I think it's the Oviid mind trick to magically transport my mind into him and then put on the psychic dampeners. I will use the combination of technology and magic and psi dampeners to take over the body of this brute and become the most powerful being in the entire existence of existence. Of course, what would probably happen, depending on where they're fighting, Doom be like, if I were to grab the Infinity Gauntlet, yeah, but then if I go into another universe, my gauntlet's pointless, because the gauntlets are tied to universes. Yeah, so in the past, when President Busick did the cross with JLA Avengers, and Darkseid held the glove, he's like, it feels like it's powerful someplace else. When people said the reality, Joe, no, it just worked that way. Because I think it was Hickman, through the Avengers, was kind of like, yeah, every universe has its own gauntlet. So you can't take gauntlets from other universes and use them at the same time. Might say, well, maybe grab a Cosmic Cube, which has a better likelihood of working, because Green Lantern will be able to charge from it in GLA versus Avengers. So lots of tools he could grab, or he could be like, if I grab the Ultimate Nullifier, fire it, and then teleport away, and just destroy a universe, that counts. Doom prevails, because Doom destroyed everything. But I do think I could picture Doom more or less kind of going, that is interesting. I want that. Or Doom wants that. Now, people have asked me to do a Dr. Doom versus Darkseid. And Dr. Doom without prep versus Darkseid is kind of a wash. I think that with prep he can probably defeat him. So my initial thoughts, I want to probably do Dr. Doomsday. So Dr. Doom takes over the body of Doomsday. And this fight happens on the panel of Apocalypse. So now Darkseid knows Doomsday is there. So Darkseid now already has a little preconceived notion of who Doomsday is, but it's nothing of Dr. Doom. So now I'm going to have the Dr. Doomsday beast trolling his way and destroying things on Apocalypse, leading up to a confrontation with Darkseid. I do have two other fights. I'll probably do a how would Doctor Doom defeat the Anti-Monitor, because my system doesn't quite work with the large cosmics. It would be hard to do this sort of fight. You know, a guy in a suit versus essentially a being powered by the amount of destruction he's done to previous universes. So he's kind of like, he's like Omega Galactus. And one other fight too that I'm working on. So if it's a straight fight, Doomsday, Doctor Doom, I think Doomsday's got this easily. So next week I'll probably do Doctor Doomsday versus Darkseid, just to make things a little more interesting.